Hey guys, welcome to my 10. So in this video we are going to learn about the obstetrics part of the female pelvis. So beginning with the female pelvis, firstly we have to remember the important bony landmarks of the female pelvis. So these are the important bony landmarks of the female pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So these are important bony landmarks. So what is one? One is called as the symphysis pubis. This is the symphysis pubis, and 2 is called as the pubic crest. Pubic crest. Third one is called as the pubic tubercle. Fourth one is the pectineal line. Fifth one is called as the iliopubic eminence. Sixth point is called as the iliopectineal line. Seventh one is the sacroiliac articulation or the joint. The eighth one is the ala of the sacrum. Finally, the ninth one is the sacral promontory. So, what are all the important bony landmarks of the female pelvis? We have the symphysis pubis, pubic crest, pubic tubercle, pectineal line, iliopubic eminence, iliopectineal line, sacroiliac articulation, finally the ala of sacrum as well as the sacral promontory. So these are the important landmarks of the female pelvis. So you can just note it down. Finally, we'll move on to the true pelvis. So the true pelvis is divided into outlet, cavity and inlet, cavity and outlet. So true pelvis is divided into inlet, cavity and outlet, and we have three diameters: the antero-posterior diameter, the transverse diameter and the oblique diameters of all the three, that is the inlet, cavity and the outlet. So we'll begin with the diameters. Moving on to the inlet, anterior-posterior diameter of the inlet is 11 centimeters and the transverse diameter of the inlet is 13 centimeters, and finally the oblique one of the inlet is 12 centimeters. So it is compressed antero-posteriorly, measuring 11 centimeters, 13 centimeters and the oblique is 12 centimeters. Finally, going on to the cavity, it is like a circular. So it is 12 centimeters, 12 centimeters and 12 centimeters. That is, antero-posterior is 12 centimeters, transverse is 12 centimeters and oblique is 12 centimeters. Finally, the outlet. Since the inlet is compressed antero-posteriorly, the outlet is compressed like this, transverse. So the anterior-posterior diameter will be 13 centimeters, transverse will be 11 centimeters and again the oblique is going to be 12 centimeters. So how are you going to remember the diameters? We can see that oblique diameters of the inlet, cavity and outlet, it is the same, 12 centimeters, 12 centimeters, 12 centimeters. And you can also see all the diameters, AP, transverse and oblique of the cavity is again same, 12 centimeters and 12 centimeters. So only you have just left 2 centimeters, 11 and 13. So inlet is compressed antero-posteriorly, so it is 11 centimeters, transverse is 13, and just reverse it to the outlet. AP is going to be 13 centimeters and the transverse is going to be 11 centimeters. So this is about the important diameters of the female pelvis. Now moving on to another 3 diameters, they are called as the conjugate diameters. So what are the important conjugate diameters of the fetal skull? We have 3 conjugate diameters: the true conjugate, the obstetric conjugate and finally the diagonal conjugate. So what is the true conjugate? So the true conjugate measures from this tip of the symphysis pubis all the way up to this point. So this is the true conjugate. How much does it measure? It measures up to 11 centimeters. The second conjugate is called as this is called as the obstetric conjugate. So behind the symphysis pubis there is slight elevation. Because of this elevation, the obstetric conjugate is going to be a bit smaller than the true conjugate. And how much is it going to measure? It's going to measure up to 10.5 centimeters. And finally, we have the diagonal conjugate. As you come down, there is a depression here, and as you can clearly see, this is going to be the longest of conjugates of all the 3 diameters, and the diagonal conjugate is going to measure up to 12 centimeters. So what are all the 3 important conjugates? We have the true conjugate measuring 11 centimeters, obstetric conjugate 10.5 centimeters, diagonal conjugate the longest, which is going to be the 12 centimeters. So thank you guys, thank you for watching video till the end. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button and share this video with other friends and people. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.